Hello everyone, today we want to talk about top 10 forbidden love movies. Number 10, Titanic, 1997. Director James Cameron. Actors Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, Billy Zane. A 17-year-old aristocrat falls in love with a kind but poor artist aboard the luxurious, ill-fated RMS Titanic. You can watch this movie in 1997, you can watch it again in 2004 or 2009 or even now. And this movie will get you every time. Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio definitely created a timeless classic that can be watched time and time again and will never get old. This movie will always continue to be a beautiful, painful, and tragic movie. IMDb score is 7.9, Metascore is 75, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 78.
And it was. It really was.
All right, open your eyes.
Number 9. Shakespeare in Love, 1998. Director is John Madden. Actors Gwyneth Paltrow, Joseph Fiennes, Geoffrey Rush. The world's greatest ever playwright, William Shakespeare, is young, out of ideas and short of cash, but meets his ideal woman and is inspired to write one of his most famous plays. This is one of the best movies of all time. The acting is superb. The scripting is both witty and dramatic. The costumes are colorful and believable. The actors act above their best. There is comedy, including some of the best one-liners ever heard in a movie. There is tragedy. There is a villain-hero sword fight. IMDb score is 7.1, Metascore is 87, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 86.
I will have poetry in my life, and adventure, and love.
Number 8. Unfaithful, 2002. Director is Adrian Lyne. Actors Richard Gere, Diane Lane, Oliver Martinez. A New York suburban couple's marriage goes dangerously awry when the wife indulges in an adulterous fling. Unfaithful was an extremely powerful movie and was much more than what I had expected. The film is excellent and Diane is seductive, sexy, and downright awesome as the film's main focus. She proves here what many believed before. She is a beautiful and talented star capable of carrying a movie. Richard Gere gives very solid support to her, and the film's director really knows his game. IMDb score is 6.7, Metascore is 63, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 59.
I think this is a mistake.
There's no such thing as a mistake. That's what you do.
Number 7. The Mage, 1992. Director is Louis Malle. Actors Jeremy Irons, Juliette Binoche, Miranda Richardson. A member of parliament falls passionately in love with his son's fiancée despite the dangers of discovery. The Mage is one of the most deeply lustful and emotionally charged films I've seen in years. A true Louis Malle masterpiece of unbridled passion. The love scenes are hot. Jeremy Irons does incredible work here, and Amanda Richardson, whose part really doesn't require much during most of the movie, actually steals the film with some over-the-top acting at the end. IMDb score is 6.7, Metascore is 71, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 76.
I need to see you. I wanted to touch you. I wanted to.
Number 6. The English Patient, 1996. Director Anthony Minghella. Actors Ralph Fiennes, Juliette Binoche, Christine Scott Thomas. At the close of World War II, a young nurse tends to a badly burned plane crash victim. His past is shown in flashbacks, revealing an involvement in a faithful love affair. How people cannot see the beauty in all aspects of this movie, I don't understand. No words, breathtaking, yep, it's slow, but it's about the relationships and underlying emotions of the key characters. IMDb score is 7.4, Metascore is 87, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 85.
Why you said to tell them to keep me alive?
Because I'm a nurse.
Number 5, Lolita, 1997. Director is Adrian Lyne. Actors Jeremy Irons, Dominic Swain, Melanie Griffith. An English professor falls for a minor and has to face the consequences of his actions. The novel was among the best of the century, and this adaptation, as improbable as it is, does it justice. The casting is perfect, and true to the author, the directing captures the essence of the book, that you can be convinced to feel empathy for anyone, even a monster. This is love romance that made me in tears. Humbert's love is some kind of different type of love for Lolita. IMDb score is 6.8, Metascore is 46, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 72.
That's my low.
Number 4, The Piano, 1993. Director is Jane Campion. Actors Holly Hunter, Harry Keitel, Anna Paquin. In the mid-19th century, a mute woman is sent to New Zealand along with her young daughter and prized piano for an arranged marriage to a farmer, but is soon lost after by a farm worker. Sometimes it's hard to express with words the power and influence a film can have over you years after you watched it for the first time. In counted and rare occasions, a masterpiece the size of The Piano is born. The original soundtrack, composed by Michael Nyman, transports you to a different universe. Holly Hunter's brilliant performance of Ada and Anna Paquin's mature performance of her daughter. IMDb score is 7.5, Metascore is 89, Rotten Tomatoes score is 88.
He's an oaf, he can't read, he's ignorant.
We're a family now, we all make sacrifices, and so will you!
Number 3, Atonement, 2007. Director is Joe Wright. Actors Keira Knightley, James McAvoy, Saoirse Ronan. 13-year-old fledgling writer Brynoi Tallis irrevocably changed the course of several lives when she accused her older sister's lover of a crime he didn't commit. I hurted my heart. I walked into the film with actors. It's insanely sad, but tears didn't come out. After watching this beautiful film, I was depressed for few days. Unlike other movies, it will make you feel the strong heartbroken inside. If you wanna know what grief is, watch this film. IMDb score is 7.8, Metascore is 85, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 82.
I love you. Come back to me.
Number 2, Match Point, 2005. Director is Woody Allen. Actors Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Rhys Meyers, Emily Mortimer. At a turning point in his life, a former tennis pro falls for an actress who happens to be dating his friend and soon-to-be brother-in-law. A noir with English accents. A modern, ancient tale with superstars of the future and the score of crackling vinyl original recordings of timeless aria. A masterpiece, engrossing, entertaining, elegant, wicked. The meeting between the splendorous Scarlett Johansson and the breathtaking Jonathan Rhys Meyers at the ping-pong table is perfect. IMDb score is 7.6, Metascore is 72, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 79.
Followed me here.
Do you feel guilty?
Do you?
Before we talk about number 1, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Number 1. Casablanca, 1942. Director Michael Curtiz. Actors Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, Paul Henry. A cynical expatriate American cafe owner struggles to decide whether or not to help his former lover and her fugitive husband escape the Nazis in French Morocco. My favorite film of all time. Beautiful plot that naturally weaves together and builds to a truly emotional climax. Could affect even the most nihilistic of people. A masterpiece that is truly one of the greatest films ever made. IMDb score is 8.5, Metascore is 100, and Rotten Tomatoes score is 97.
You knew how much I loved you. How much I still love you.